Koneta and National Rubber Technologies are owned by Kinderhook Industries, a leading New York-based private equity firm. The combined operations of these two companies are known as KN Rubber LLC. Collectively, these companies are North America's largest recycler of tire plant byproducts. With over 500,000 square feet of manufacturing space, the companies can produce more than 100 million pounds of rubber products annually, ranging from complex automotive parts to industrial anti-slip matting. This is done through a series of proprietary and capital-intensive processes. From Wapakoneta, Ohio and Toronto, Ontario, Canada, finished goods ship out to 20 distribution facilities across North America, or direct to our over 3,000 customers, to include destinations in Western Europe, Japan, Sweden, Australia, New Zealand, Mexico, South America, and Great Britain. With a strong capability in material technologies and manufacturing expertise, the companies are able to develop new products from the concept stage through production. Finished products are supplied to the automotive, transportation, health and safety, agricultural, light and heavy truck, and construction markets. The unique rubber manufacturing processes utilized by both Koneta and National Rubber convert uncured scrap byproducts from the tire plants, as well as scrap passenger car tires. The uncured rubber that is calendared onto specially woven textiles and makes up the ply components in a tire is known as tire cord friction scrap. It is collected at various points in the tire building process, is massed into large, tacky, irregular shaped bundles, and shipped via truck or container to our facilities. Friction is sourced from tire plants around the world. It's offloaded from trailers and staged for processing. It's important that tire companies use the proper amounts of partitioning agents to make sure the friction doesn't mass together during transportation. It's also important that the friction, while treated as scrap by the tire companies, is recognized as a primary raw material to National Rubber Technologies and Koneta. The large masses of friction are offloaded from the incoming trucks and go through a size reduction process that includes bale cutting, chopping, and grinding operations. A visual screening process for contamination begins at the large guillotine. Metal detectors are strategically located throughout the size reduction process. The entire process is engineered to keep processing temperatures low to avoid pre-cure issues. The warm friction particulate can be mechanically compressed into bales or dispensed into hoppers, making it ready for the next stage in the manufacturing process. The next major raw material component emanates from our multi-million-dollar scrap tire recycling operation. The process of recycling tires involves numerous shredding, chopping, grinding, and separation operations to reduce the tires down to three base components: rubber, fiber, and steel. The tires pass through a series of knives which cut the rubber into smaller and smaller pieces. Those small pieces are then ground down to a fine particle, at which time the steel and textile fiber are removed. This fiber is later reintroduced into the mixing process. The clean rubber particulate is then dispensed into bags and is ready for the next stage of manufacturing. The rubber compounding involves the mixing and milling of the various pre-processed ingredients, which are then fed into the calendering process. At the calender, large kneading rolls compress the warm, uncured rubber. The friction, compound, tire particulate, fiber, and curative agents are thoroughly blended. The rubber then passes through the final mill, where an electronic measuring device called a gamma gauge continuously monitors for any variation of thickness and makes adjustments as required. Knives and guillotines size the preformed rubber, making it ready for molding. The companies use a variety of specialized equipment and processes to turn uncured rubber into finished goods. One unique method requires a multi-million-dollar sophisticated continuous curing press. Large rolls of uncured rubber preforms are loaded into the front end of this press. The rubber preforms are continuously fed through the press on large steel belts. Inside the press, heat and pressure are applied to the rubber for the curing or vulcanization phase. The completely vulcanized solid rubber exits the press at approximately 300 degrees Fahrenheit. It is then cooled by air and rolled up. This process makes sheets and rolls with controlled thicknesses from 1/16 of an inch to 1 inch, widths up to 60 inches, and lengths of over 2,000 feet. The cured fiber-reinforced rubber product has superior tensile, tear, and abrasion resistance properties. These stock rolls are used to make a variety of products, including load grip friction mats, quiet down acoustic control underlay, and die-cut parts for the automotive and heavy truck industries. The companies also have numerous compression molding presses capable of producing products. These presses are operated around the clock. Product diversity ranges from engineered rubber parts with multiple cavity molds to an array of larger parts up to our custom molded bed mats for the light truck industry. Bed mats are produced in very large, multiple opening presses with overall platen sizes that exceed 80 inches in width and 120 inches in length. The companies also injection mold sophisticated parts for specific customer requirements. Typical parts include automotive steering shaft seals, radiator seals, spring seats, grommets, wire harness assemblies, electrical insulators, and many more items. These parts, large or small, can be made from rubber or TPR formulations or customer-specific material requirements. Die cutting is performed on sophisticated, state-of-the-art, pre-programmed continuous die cutting equipment. Koneta has been supplying its Ultra Rubber proprietary formula splash guards to the heavy truck industry for over 30 years. Through a combination of plastic resin and impact modifiers, our product has decades of proven field performance and durability. At the plastics extrusion plant, the large silos house incoming resins. The resin is air conveyed to the plastic sheet extrusion line. Gravimetric metered feed capabilities control the proprietary formulas, and the extrusion process ensures the highest quality splash guards and other sheet goods. Quarter fender kits and quarter fender panels are either compression or injection molded for Class 7 and 8 trucks in North America and Japan. Customers include companies such as Navistar, Volvo, Mack, Mitsubishi, Isuzu, Nissan, Packard, Freightliner, and a large contingent of aftermarket customers. The companies produce custom sizes of finished rubber parts with their specialized and automated slitting and cutting equipment. Many customers require custom products. The companies are equipped with hot stamping, silk screening, and custom molding equipment to meet those needs. TS 16949 certification ensures that all of the products and processes meet the highest levels of quality assurance. ISO 14001 certification reinforces our ongoing efforts for all environmental practices. Through continuous investment in people, technology, and product development, Koneta and National Rubber Technologies maintain their world-class manufacturing status. We strive to be market leaders in recycled technologies and are recognized for our innovations in material and product development. Koneta and National Rubber Technologies are fully committed to ensuring high-quality products and customer service levels to exceed our diverse customers' expectations now and into the future.